Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new Magic Mythic monster that is available right now in the Metal Myst maze. I want to give a huge thanks to SocialPoint for giving me all of the cells I need to make this exclusive first look, giving me the food to feed them up all the way to level 150. That's right. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my goodness, this is the second time. Let's restart this. Craft, let me go slowly. Craft, speed up, yes. Okay, hatch, and I'm gonna finish instantly. Hopefully he has 3 slots this time at least. 2 slots, even worse. Alright, we're gonna place him, and here we have Glamhead. We are gonna take him up all the way to level 150, rank 5. I already did an analysis on this monster. Hopefully you've checked it out, but now SocialPoint is giving me the chance to actually review this monster. And I am super excited because I have a feeling this monster is going to be super great. So really quickly, if we start off with the trait, this monster unranked is already immune to possession, so you have protection against any future mythic monster that has possession. Right now Van Decken relies on possession, and there's another monster that whose name escapes me right now, but that doesn't matter. At rank 1 you also have immunity to torture, which is nice because the only way to take down this monster is with brute force. You cannot apply ignite, you cannot apply quicksand, you cannot apply burning, you cannot apply sunburn. You have to take this monster down. Now, he's one of the squishier monsters. He actually has the lowest life stat of all the mythic monsters, tied with Nightingale, so it's not like it's that hard to take him down, but I just want to put it out there that the immunity to torture trait I think is one of the better traits moving forward in the game. At rank 3 you get immunity to blind. I don't personally think you really need the blind immunity. It obviously helps, that way you can get blinded or even minor blinded, but it's not a necessary must. I say if you can get this monster to rank 1, you are going to be good, you're going to be solid. With that being said, his ultimate, Glamhead Played Guitar, removes positive effects from all enemies and applies Mega Possession. That is a phenomenal ultimate. So with that being said, let's feed this monster up all the way, and we will start by unlocking his slots. Oh, I also want to talk about the relics. This is important. So he can hold the Mask Relic and he can hold the Staff Relic. So the Mask Relic, if you happen to have a Jastar's Mask, for example, and you go first in the turn order, you're going to be able to do 180 stamina drain with an AoE skill. If you happen to have, I don't personally have it, but if you happen to have Pump Seed Staff, after damaging with the skill removes 27 points of stamina from damaged enemies. If you rank up Pump Seed Staff and you combine it with your Jastar's Mask, you are going to be able to do like 100% stamina drain even against mythic monsters, which is cool because not only can you do your other deny, which we'll talk about, you can also do stamina drain. So Glamhead, fully, like if you have the Pump Seed Staff, that's pretty awesome. If you don't have Pump Seed Staff, then just access to like something like Cane of Atlantis, that's going to be good too. You never have to worry about stamina. So that being said, let's level up this monster. I should also mention his power stat is rather low, so I don't recommend using this monster as an attacker. Now, of course, in the right situation, if you happen to have this monster ranked up, you could use him as an attacker, but realistically, this is a speed holder. You have him go first in the turn order, you have him deny. He has possession and he has cooldown activation, so he's kind of comparable to Gaidaigo. And here we have him at level 100. Here are his stats: strength 5280, life 48256, and speed is 4807. Let's go ahead and give him the runes already. So we are going to give him 3 speed runes. I will mention that if you have another monster going first in the turn order, then you don't need this monster holding speed. You can have him hold team speed. So he's either going to be a 3 speed holder or a 3 team speed holder, maybe 2 team speed, 1 speed. It really depends on the situation you're in. If you're battling Megataunt monsters, then this is not the monster to go first. If you're battling Megataunt monsters, have another mythic monster go first, a mythic monster that can do an AoE and destroy the enemy Megataunt monster. But if there's no Megataunt monster, even if there's anticipation, honestly Glamhead can deal with that. Hopefully I can show you guys a battle of that. So we're going to give him 3 speed because we want him to go first, and I'm just going to take him all the way to rank 5 because I'm in Legendary 3 League, so I have to make sure I max him out all the way. So yes, and let's just keep ranking him up. So I have that immunity to torture at rank 1, and here he is at rank 2. His stats will just increase. Let's take him to rank 3. So remember, at rank 3 he gets that blind immunity, which can help against certain monsters. So rank 3 blind immunity will take him to rank 4, and then I'm going to have to use 100 Mythic Amber. So, oh, where is he? I lost him. Mythic, and scroll down, and let's see. Fill this up. Can we click and hold? Yes, we can. Alright, awesome. So we're going to take him to rank 5, and here we have Glamhead All Glamorous at rank 5. Let's feed him, and let's see how much food that requires. I was at 956 million, and let's see, I dropped 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Whoa, the food just disappeared after a while. That was like 9 million extra food. So here we have him fully maxed out. Here are his stats maxed out. Obviously he has the speed right now, an extra 8,720. And let's talk about his skills. So, Love the Way She Twitched. Deals low magic damage to one enemy, activates all cooldowns on one enemy and on himself. To be completely honest, this is a really great skill because it requires no stamina and it has no cooldown. So the fact that you activate your own cooldowns doesn't matter because you can continuously activate the enemy's cooldown even if you have no stamina whatsoever. We have His Eyes Are Red as Sun. It is a curse skill that is spammable because it has no cooldown. So even if you do Love the Way She Twitch, you can still do this skill assuming you have the stamina. You also have Tonight I Want to Give It All to You. Deals moderate magic damage to one enemy, applies curse. Here's another spammable skill. This one costs 22 stamina. It is single target and it applies curse. Are You Ready, Kethor? Restores all cooldowns on one ally. I'm not the biggest fan of this skill because it does have a 2-turn cooldown. So if the enemy was faster than you, let's say you're facing Gaidago, another Glamhead, and they activated your own cooldowns, well, it's not like you can use this to reset the cooldown on your allies. We have Rock and Roll, which applies curse to one enemy, activates cooldowns on all enemies. I think this is a phenomenal skill. For sure you have to run this. Single curse with AoE cooldown activation. You also have Oh Black Betty, which deals low magic damage to one enemy and activates cooldowns on one enemy. You have a single cooldown activation. We're also going to run that. You have A Way to Blockbuster, deals moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies curse to all enemies. We have an AoE curse, okay? So AoE curse, and on a 1-turn cooldown, by the way. And then we have probably one of his better skills, Ballroom Blitz. Applies possession to an enemy, deactivates all cooldowns, and applies curse to that enemy. And then you give 1 extra turn to yourself. So this is the reason why you can actually deal with anticipation monsters, certain anticipation monsters. Whether it's, for example, a Hornet, whether it's a Faraday, you can deal with a good amount of them because you can possess that monster, apply curse, and then on the next turn activate cooldowns on whoever you need to, and curse on another monster. So for sure your 2 must-have skills are A Way to Blockbuster and Rock and Roll. As for your other 2 skills, I do really like the single cooldown activation and I like the AoE curse. You could argue that you don't need the AoE curse because if this skill does single curse and this skill does single curse, why the heck do you need to apply another AoE curse, right? You're just going to reset the curse. The only time I think A Way to Blockbuster it becomes really phenomenal is if you have that Pump Seed Staff, so you can start the game off with a full stamina drain and a curse. So I could argue you don't really need this. Maybe if you have this monster as a team speed holder, you could do A Way to Blockbuster. I would say you're probably better off running one of the other skills. Maybe you should do Love the Way She Twitched, just so you always have a skill you can utilize. Maybe you can do the single curse skill. That way you have a spammable skill, right? You always want to have a spammable skill in your arsenal. So maybe that one is a good one. That could be a good skill set. And Are You Ready, Kethor is also not a bad skill, especially if you're going first. You can make sure your main attack monster resets their cooldown and they do their best attack again. So for that 3rd and final skill, I would say, and honestly, you can even swap out Oh Black Betty. So it's totally up to you as far as that. So don't count out Kethor. We already talked about the ultimate, so this monster is pretty straightforward. Again, have him go first, and then we'll just see how well he works. So I am allowed to take this monster into PvP, however, I'm not allowed to win because that would be totally unfair. With that being said, here, let's run a typical attacker here. Let's run someone weaker than Armor Claw. Let's do, we'll do Cyberel. We'll do Cyberel, and we will do, not Jastar's Mask, we'll do Eeltron's Mask. We'll do a Cane Sword. Actually, I don't want to give extra damage. We're fine with that. And actually, this might be a good time to change skills. I will run the Oh Kethor skill instead of the Black Betty because I don't think I need it. Alright, so with that being said, let's run. Okay, perfect. The base on the right. A Faraday, Grakon, and Cyberel base. So let's click Fight. And let's see how this battle goes. So I am going to be going first. And if I didn't already mention it, I am allowed to do player versus player. However, I'm not allowed to win because it would be totally unfair for me to win with the monster that was given to me for the purpose of a review. So looking at the turn order, I know he has anticipation. But going back to the fact that this is a possession curse skill, I can go ahead and do it on the anticipation monster. So on Faraday here, let me slow this down. So I will possess Faraday. Oh, unfortunately the possession missed. I still got the curse. So he was still able to attack me. Now I'm going to do the curse and cooldown activation. And let's go ahead and do that. So curse and cooldown activation obviously doesn't work against a dodge area monster. So she has to recharge because I guess she's not running games. A 0 cooldown skill. Tried to apply curse, tried to apply poison, but look at that. My immunity to torture protected me. Meanwhile, my allies, they are poisoned. Alright, I am going to do... I wish this skill would have also... if this skill could have also reduced... no, not reduced. If this skill could have also removed negative effects, I think that would have been awesome. That would have been phenomenal. Alright, let me just go after an attack. Here, let's give the curse on... We'll do it on Cyberel. That's just a basic curse skill. Nothing too fancy there. Healing Mask kicks in. We'll restore the dream. Get rid of my negative effects. And then Cyberel here. Let's use... What's something that has a high stam... Or high cooldown? Nothing really. So we'll do the perfect system. Alright, there's my perfect system. And then I could have done CLU. And then here's where Keythor comes in handy. Right? If I wanted to do my AoE skill again, I would just activate that skill. And then she would be able to do it again. So, I mean, pretty straightforward. We'll exit the match there. Just wanted to show you guys how he can work to stop even an anticipation monster. Now, the biggest problem becomes right now, there's still the meta of Megaton monsters, dodge area monsters, combined with mythic monsters. So it's hard to showcase a denier because the Megaton monster absorbs everything. And this is where I say, if this is the case where you're facing like those types of monsters, the best thing to do is to make yourself go second in the turn, or go with like, have a main mythic monster go first, and then you'd re-ruin your monster to go second in the turn order. So we'll give him like team speed or something, and then we'd have Armor Claw go, kill Santarion, and then my Glamhead could deny after the Megaton monster is done. That's the way you kind of work that. We have two... Oh wow. We have two top monsters. Even top monsters are a bit of a problem, but we're going to try it out. We're going to see how this works out. Here, let me put Glamhead in the middle since he's the star of the show. So we'll put Glamhead. You know what? Let's actually bring... let's bring War Master Ragnarök, and let's make sure he has a proper relic. We'll do the Nabotis' armor, and I think we're good to go with this. And oh, I almost kept that on him. So let's give him this, and let's go through his skill set again really quickly. I'm pretty sure this will be fine. Cursed, cooldowns, cursed. Yeah, this will be good. Alright, so my monsters are set. Yes, they are. I am ready to go. Let's take on this space. Alright, Nor's dangerous, but we'll see how I manage. Let's click fights. And I get the first turn, of course. So there's two top monsters. So what should I do? Whatever shall I do? Well, let me do the possession, since I still want to land possession. And there's the possession and the curse. And then let's activate... let's do curse again and cooldown activation. Alright, so now everyone got hit with cooldowns, I think, if I did the right one. Alright, so recharge. I already lost my monster. So deals moderate, applies curse. So no reason to do this skill right now. I can do it on myself. Yeah, you know what? Let me do it on myself. Let me be able to possess again next turn. Let's do Despicable to get rid of positive effects. Alright, he's under my control, so he's going to attack his own team. And he recharged. He doesn't always attack his own team. Alright, let's do Death Door, going right after Brutalizer. And then, alright, cool. So, I can't okay, so now because he's weaker, I can now do Ballroom Blitz and possess Unspeakable over here. Also apply the curse. And let's do applies curse, activates all cooldown on one enemy. I don't want to reapply curse, so see, that's the issue. Let me do Are You Ready Keythor on my Ragnarök so that he can do his skills again. So yeah, see, Are You Ready Keythor actually works really well with legendary monsters because you're able to have them use their best skills again. So now you're what? Oh, he didn't even get his immunity. Awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the rock and roll. We'll attack Unspeakable. I feel like the cooldown activation isn't being an AoE, so that's weird. Let's see, restore the dream. I don't really need to do. Yeah, just for fun, I guess we'll restore the dream. Endurance, Nabota's armor kicks in. Nor's afraid to do her extra turn skills. There's the curse dealing some damage. Oblation Trap kicked in. I am gonna do, let's see, nothing. I'll just recharge. See how I don't want to reapply curse, and that's why you probably might not need the AoE curse skill. So I can do Death Door. I can do No More Failures. Let's go ahead and do Death Door. And then the curse can pretty much do the rest. Because remember, curse is one of the more powerful DLTs. One of the more powerful tortures. Like, the enemy, like, removes 40% of life. Oh my goodness, removes 20%. It'll be 40 next turn. So who has more HP? 41,000, 29,000. Honestly, oh, I can actually kill at this point. We might just do that. We might go for this kill. No, we're just gonna recharge. And I should have probably checked relics, but let's see how this plays out. 26k, and then alright. So you're gonna die next turn. All you ready, Keithord, what do I need? You know what, let's just do it on Ragnarök, just in case he needs something. So you're dead. Let's ooh, how do we do this? Possess, that's pointless. We'll just recharge. And then Ragnarök, we will bring back my worm lad. And there you have it. Curse will pretty much take down Unspeakable. And oh, I lost my monster. Well, let me do my possession skill, my extra turn skill. Let's do Are You Ready, Keithor on my Ragnarök, and we'll go ahead and recharge. I hope she doesn't deal too much damage against herself. And just like that, I will bring back my monster thanks to me reactivating my cooldowns. And yeah, pretty straightforward battle. I gotta say, I really like Glamhead. I think he's definitely one of the better monsters we've seen. He's way better than Gaidaigo. If you're comparing like cooldown activation, I would say he is way better than Gaidaigo. Here, let's refresh. And let's see what kind of other battles we can do. We will refresh again. Yeah, the whole legendary dodge area, Megataunt era, it really struggles to have like a Cat UFO go first and deny, or an Abysmus go first and deny, or Gaidaigo, or even this monster. But nonetheless, still a good monster. Let me see, which base should we do? I guess I'll show you how to approach if you are in a situation where you have Glamhead and you're facing a Megataunt base. So again, you would put, well, let me keep him in the front. You would have a main monster to go first in the turn order and basically win, right? I need my, there you go, I need these runes. So now I'm going to rune my monster to go team speed, because I don't need him to go first. We'll keep one. Yeah, we'll just keep one. So let's do this. Actually, I think if I have one, he'll be faster than Armor Claw. So we might give him all three. Yeah, we'll give him all three. So let me swap this out. Okay, perfect. And let's give you this. Okay, so yeah, you give him team speed. Armor Claw is going to go first, since he's the one that can actually deal with the Megataunt base. So we're going to go Eoltron's Mask, and we're going to go Nabotis' Armor. And I'm afraid because it's Nor, I feel like oh wait, no. Yeah, that base has a Nor. I feel like I almost need Ragnarök, just so it doesn't do so many extra turn skills. So let me put this. Let me put, let me give myself back Nabotis' Armor. And let me give you Morg's Armor. And I think we're good to go. Alright, let's do this. So this is how I would run Glamhead if there is Megataunts, which there is going to be a lot of Megaton, right? Depending on your league and everything. So we're going to take the base on the left. So Armor Claw is going to go first. Armor Claw can kill Isol right off the bat. Yes, I have to deal with the resurrection and everything, but I also have to deal with Nor. So let's do it. And perfect, Glamhead goes second in the turn order. That's exactly what I wanted. So save Rossi, bye Megataunt monster, and check this out. Unfortunately, the one mythic monster that is currently in the game is immune to possession. So as much as I want to do Ballroom Blitz and take possession of Nor, that wouldn't be a smart idea because Isol would just get resurrected. So we're just gonna go straight for the cooldown activation. So let's do activates curse on one enemy, activates cooldown on all. Again, I feel like it's not working, so just to be, well, yeah, we'll try it. Rock and roll. So there's the curse and the master. Okay, that's a 0 cooldown skill, so that's totally fine. See how weak it was against mythic? So perfect. And then let's see what Nor does. Endless endurance. Ha, that's fine. So now I can go ahead and like literally death door. And then I can literally trigger anticipation. That's totally fine, and the curse will kill. We'll recharge. My stamina is drained. Keep in mind, I can hold Cane of Atlantis, like I just recovered stamina. I can do Ballroom Blitz. Now you're possessed and you have curse. See, gave you on purpose an extra turn. Are you ready, Keithor? And then Armor Claw doesn't need to worry about cooldowns, but you know what? Are you ready, Keithor? And then he has access to everything essentially. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Ah. Okay, so that was almost a victory, but check it out. Here's my attack log. It still counted as a loss because I was able to exit out before it registered. Okay, that was a close one. But with that being said, let me see if I can find a really quick base. Ooh, there's an interesting one. The one on the left again. And for this one, we will go back to being fast. We will go speed, speed, and just for fun, we'll put a strength. Again, realistically, this monster does not need to rock a strength, but we can in this case. And let's take on the base on the left, which has 2 anticipation bases, but let's see who I can possess. Let me possess one of them. So, let's see. What do you have? Immune. Okay, perfect. Immune to torture is fine. So I can do Ballroom, and let me take possession of... I feel like I want to take possession of Hornet. So, and of course it misses. Okay, so it's obviously not always going to work. If I can partner it up with someone that can give me increased accuracy at the start of the battle, I think I would really love that. Alright, we are going to just activate cooldowns. Cane of Avalanche kicks in. We're going to go ahead and do... There it is. The curse was blocked. So games, yep, that's 0 cooldown skill. Alright, see, I really wish I could remove negative effects. That would have made this monster so much better. Can you imagine, like, removing negative effects and cooldowns as well? That's crazy. Alright, so it's a good thing I'm rocking strength, so this time I can pack a punch. Let's go after Hornets. Jastar's Mask kicks in. Got my stamina back. There's a recharge, Oh, so I guess I did activate cooldowns. Awesome. We are going to do... Let's just do... Actually, let's do this. This has a 3-turn cooldown, right, guys? We're gonna give it to my... We're gonna give it to my Glamhead. Alright, trigger their extra turns. That's fine. Blind corners. Oh, look, the immunity to blind came in handy because I'm immune to blind at rank 3. Alright, we are gonna go ahead and do the curse. Alright. So the one good thing is, if you do face anticipation monsters and you can apply curse, you can use that against the anticipation monster because you're packing a punch every time their anticipation kicks in, and then that curse just drains away their life. Here, we'll actually do Ballroom on him, on Ragnarök. Look, he's possessed and he's cursed, and now he demon flamed his own ally. Ha, I love it. That's great. And I love that enemies use their own stamina when they're cursed, so they obviously attack themselves. Here, let's go ahead and actually activate cooldowns. Activate cooldowns. There we go. And so that monster can't do anything. Armor Claw, you're just going to recharge. Keep in mind that total blind guard down. Keep in mind that I just used my turn transfer skill, which normally has a 3-turn cooldown. Let's do Are You Ready Keythor to reset those cooldowns. And check this out. If I wanted to, Cane Sword, blah, blah, blah. Come on, Ragnarök, get your turn in. And bonus armor. Check this out. I can do my No More Failures again. So how cool is that? So let's just do Undead Ritual, bring back Armor Claw. And here, let's just finish you off. Let's do a recharge here. I guess my Cane of Avalanche is ended. Wipe you out. And, ooh, remember, I am super squishy, so gotta watch out for those strong attackers. Be sure to take them down whenever you have a chance. So I think with that being said, I'm out of attacks, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I really like Glamhead. I hope you guys do too. He's definitely a monster worth getting. Again, he's available in the maze, so I would definitely 100% pick him up. But this has been a monster, an exclusive first look at Glamhead, but now I want to hear from all of you guys. What do you guys think about this monster? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.